Welcome to Brugg RLE Rope Load Equalizer, the elevator industry's first patented comprehensive solution to performing rope load equalizations accurately, easily, quickly, and economically. RLE comes in three standard options. RLE Standard contains all the components needed to handle installations using rope shackle rod diameters of 3/4 inch, M20 or less. For installations with shackle rod diameters larger than 3/4 inch, M20, we recommend RLE Option Plus. In situations where shackles are spaced tightly, closer than 2 1/8 inch or 55.4 millimeters, the RLE Limited Space Kit is available. RLE is nothing less than an innovative step forward for the elevator industry, permitting you to drastically reduce the number of man-hours needed to perform load equalizations from over 4 man-hours to less than 30 minutes. Perhaps even more significant than the time savings is the fact that RLE equalizes rope loads in a reliable, accurate, and verifiable manner. Older manual methods are not only time-consuming, but they rarely do the job correctly. Highly efficient and easy to use, with RLE, load equalizations no longer need be thought of as a costly, time-consuming procedure. Instead, load equalizations can again take their place as an important part of the installation process and a small part of any professional maintenance routine. RLE offers more than just immediate savings in labor costs. Properly equalized ropes help installations run more efficiently and dramatically reduce the potential long-term expenses of wear and tear on overall hoisting machinery, as well as the ropes, which means less maintenance and installation downtime. But enough talk, let's see how RLE works. Before using RLE at any installation, we ask you to exercise professional caution and visually inspect each wedge socket assembly to verify that the jam and adjustment nuts are situated on top of the washer spring assembly. Each shackle should have its own cotter pin in position and be secured. After reviewing each wedge socket assembly, make sure that an anti-spin-out cable is properly affixed through each shackle. To use RLE, the safety cotter pin and the jam nuts must be removed. The anti-spin-out cable prevents the shackle from spinning out of the adjusting nut. Prior to removing any cotter pin or jam nut, park the car in its appropriate position. For instance, when working with the car side shackles, park the car at the bottom of the hoistway. Alternatively, if you are working from the counterweight side, then park the car at the top of the landing. In most cases, it is recommended that the counterweight is positioned at the bottom of the hoistway. Again, only remove cotter pin or jam nuts after the car has been placed in its appropriate position and is parked. Once you've removed the cotter pin and jam nut, place a short stand on top of the wedge spring socket. Remove a cylinder from the RLE case and place it atop its stand. Each cylinder base offers a convenient metal recessed ridge, which allows correct cylinder orientation. After mounting a cylinder, take the appropriate thread insert, either a 3/4 10 or M20, and thread it through the cylinder onto the shackle rod in a counterclockwise direction. Repeat this process with the remaining cylinders. Note the series of green, yellow, and red lines etched on the insert. When the unit is at the start position, the green line will nearly flush with the top surface of its cylinder. The yellow line signals when you are nearing the end of the stroke, or the point of caution. The red line indicates when pumping has reached the end of its stroke. Take special note of these lines, as we will refer to them again prior to the start of the pressurization process. After all the inserts have been placed in position, connect the pressure hoses. Note that RLE includes both dual and single coupling hoses to allow equalization of odd or even sets of ropes, up to a maximum of 8 ropes. Now take the hand pump and place it where you may have convenient access to the work area, but in a location where you will not kink, stretch, or damage the pressure hoses themselves. Install the manifold on the pump unit using only firm hand pressure. The pressure gauge connects directly to the manifold component. Press down carefully to fasten. Now attach the hoses leading from the hydraulic cylinders directly into the manifold couplings using only moderate hand pressure. You should feel the hoses snap securely in place. You may now commence pressurization of the cylinders by turning the star-shaped handle located on the side of the pump clockwise. The RLE pump reservoir is filled with an environmentally friendly soy-based hydraulic fluid. Once you have verified that the green start line on the threaded inserts is positioned nearly flush with the top surface of their respective cylinders, pump until each shackle and rod adjustment nut has been lifted above its corresponding spring. When the car has been completely hoisted, which can be verified by the movement of the green reference line in the up direction, move the car in inspection mode upwards approximately 10 feet and then return it to its original position. Be sure to inspect the adjustment nuts carefully. If all the nuts remain lifted above their springs, then all rope loads have been successfully transferred from the hitch plate to the hydraulic cylinders. Equalization is now achieved. To finish the job, run the shackle rod adjustment nuts downwards, securing them by hand through the access ports placed in the cylinder stands. Remember to tighten the nuts firmly against the top of the springs. And turn the valve handle back counterclockwise to depressurize the pump, returning all fluids to the reservoir. In the complete Brugg RLE set, we provide Brugg RPM, Rope Performance Measurement. With RPM, you can verify that the suggested overall range of tensioning across all ropes within plus or minus 10% has been attained. As you've seen, Brugg RLE is very simple to use. This highly advanced device uses basic hydraulic principles to assure that load equalization is not only accurate, but it's practically automatic as well. Take the time to learn more about Brugg RLE and other innovative products from Brugg Wire Rope. It's our aim to make your time more productive, your business more profitable, and your job easier. And there's no better way than with Brugg RLE.